Like a little.
We're the boys of the Couchsurfers.
I just got
The men.
back.
The men. We're the men
of the Couchsurfers.
I'm uncomfortable again.
Oh, get out.
No girls allowed.
I feel like you can never release this.
So what's it like being not that good?
Pretty bad.
I like your hair.
It's pretty not good. Okay, so the solar eclipse thing happened. He sent me a video and it was like the solar eclipse. And he's like, this is the best view of the solar eclipse. So then like 3 seconds in, a nuts, like a dick and balls, a real dick and balls come in and like cover up the eclipse.
Wait,
That's kind of hot.
Like,
if someone said that to me, I'd be like, you know, I'm not single, but like I appreciate it.
If I got an unsolicited dick video of a dude displaying himself in front of the solar,
That's what you displaying.
I'd be pretty impressed because it probably takes some level of cinematography to get that line.
like a good amount.
Let's do it now.
Separated at birth. Like what the fuck?
Give him a little kiss.
You know what pisses me off about that? Is it, what the fuck is
Guys, it's your favorite song.
You become a bulimia advocate. Oh, actually.
They don't make them like they do in your country. And then you put it up on the table. You know? Right.
the response I'm trying to
Catch.
Not that. Definitely not.
I think I'm getting a fat lip, by the way, from you hurling that egg at my face. Are you excited for this interview?
I think it's gonna be pretty cool.
How do you feel about the fact that we're wearing our own band t-shirts to an interview where people who probably don't know who we are will see us wearing our own band t-shirts while playing?
I think it's really cringy.
What is up, everybody? Happy Friday. As you can see on your screen right there, there is the Couchsurfers live from Chatham, Ontario in Canada. We're excited to have them here today on the show. So, tell me about the Couchsurfers, guys. What is this about?
So, we play music. We're hippies. We love summer vibes. We love the beach. We love positivity. We love being happy. We love just having a good time. And naturally, the sound that comes out of us is that positive vibe, beachy, sort of party kind of sound, right? And we've been a band for how long now?
Well, we've been putting out music for about 4 months.
Yeah, we've been putting out music for 4 months. We self-produced the album. It took us a really long time because I had no idea what I was doing. And it's finally out. It's exciting. We're sporting our t-shirts.
So, Cam, you like to say this is about positivity, right? You got like positive vibes. It's not just about the vibes of the music. I think it's about the vibes of the lyrics and what the songs are about too.
Yeah, well, we started writing this album wanting it to be a story, but it ended up just being every song is sort of a collection of stories that comes together to make one album. And basically, it's some songs are about betrayal, some songs are about being let down because you've had too many expectations. And then there's other songs that are about love and about letting go and just forgetting about what people think and accepting change. There's always, like, in every single one of our songs, there's definitely a message, and it means a lot to me, and I'm sure it does to, especially Emily. She's wrote a bunch of stuff on this album as well.
Awesome. So before we go any further, why don't you take a second and introduce everyone in the band, what they do, how they contribute. Start with yourself. Maybe start with yourself.
Start myself? All right. My name is Cameron, and I've been playing music since I was about 8 years old. And it's been such a huge passion of mine, especially playing live. Like, when I play live, I don't know about you guys, but when I play live, I am in the zone. I cannot, like, there's no problems when I'm on stage. That is just my time. And ever since the first time I played live when I was 10 years old, I remember going home and like playing video games, and I could not wipe a smile off my face. Like I was addicted to that feeling of playing live. And I just started writing music after like ages of just playing drums. I started actually getting on guitar and writing my own songs and starting to sing. And I felt like, and I still feel like I have so much inside of me, so much like, it's hard to explain. So much just creative juices, as odd as that sounds, inside of me, and that needs to be let out, you know. And through the Couchsurfers, I'm able to do that, and it's like, it's my favorite thing in the world.
Tell everyone who he is first. Introduce the guy.
Oh, sorry, this is Nuno. He's a brand new member of the band. He plays the drums, right, Nuno?
You bet.
I met Nuno in corn detasseling. Funny
Not a
enough.
lot of people know what that is.
Yes.
So
Okay.
I feel like
So it's like a field job where you just go up and down the rows and
you take the tassels
take the
off.
tassels
And
off the
it's like
corn.
the most horrible job you'll ever work in.
It's
your
It
life.
is the worst.
What is it called?
Corn detasseling.
But like
I
everyone
forgot
in our city does it.
It's wet and messy, and you have to get up early every
Yeah.
morning, like in the summertime every day. And
I keep forgetting that's like a thing that's
Yeah,
exclusive
that's like
to
a
our
challenge
area.
thing.
Is this like picking corn? Is that what you mean?
Basically.
Yeah, basically.
So you're a corn picker.
You could call it that.
Is it like husking the corn?
No, like you know when you see it and like
There's a
it's,
tassel
when it's
on
growing,
top.
there's a tassel on top. You literally just go down the rows and take the tassel off,
Yeah.
and all like the kids do it in Chatham.
A corn detasseler.
Yeah,
So
It sounds like an insult. You ain't nothing but a corn detasseler.
it is an
It's
insult.
awful.
So I met him in corn. He brought Skittles every day, so I called him Skittles. And at the time, I was also a drummer, so we both like kind of naturally became friends over that.
We never really came together and made music together until, like 2 weeks ago when Cameron was like,
Yeah.
Cameron was like, hey man, you know what? We got
So you're not an original member, right?
No.
Okay.
Brand new. It was kind of weird to me because I played in hardcore bands before and alternative rock bands, and
This is not hardcore.
not at all. No, the whole like beach rock and surf rock scene was kind of weird to me, and it was new, right? So getting into it was definitely kind of difficult, but I'm really glad that I stuck through it and kind of fought through the differences of hardcore and beach rock to be a part of this. It's been a fun experience, and I can't wait to like keep moving with it.
And how do you feel about this musical style, Nuno?
It's definitely a physical break from what I used to play.
I can imagine, right? Because you probably all beat up after playing one tune, right?
Exactly, like doing a 30-minute set and being completely exhausted is one thing, but being able to go for like 3 hours and still like have fun with it and still jam with your friends and not be completely dead afterwards is really cool. So like it's a way more lax environment, like musically obviously, and even at the show setting, everybody's really just relaxed. It's a good time.
And what about the style of music? How does that sit with you? Because this is really different, right?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up kind of listening to, as far as this whole kind of style of music went, the only thing I really listened to in that genre was Sublime, and I like grew to love them. So this isn't necessarily unfamiliar, but it's definitely a little different. I love it though.
Cool.
For sure.
Keep going, Cam. Introduce Emily.
All right, so we got Emily P.
Do I need to tell you how to do everything?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Barrage. It's not changed. So I met Emily January 2016. We had this event, the Implicit Jam. I'm
it's
sure.
like an open mic night.
Yeah,
thing.
you've
Yeah.
heard of it.
I have, yeah.
So yeah, people get on stage and they play their music. They have a chance to just be on stage for a night. And I didn't even talk to her, but I heard her voice, and I was like, that voice is good. And like, that's all I could think about. I was like, and I knew, I was like, that.
Were you all in love with her voice and stuff?
Straight up, I was like, damn, that's a nice voice. No, but she played Sweet Child of Mine, and I was like, that, like, she's going somewhere with that voice. And then I think less than a year later, I'm in a band with her.
Yeah.
And I'm personally honored because I don't consider myself a good singer, but like, you're a great singer, you have a great voice, and you're a great songwriter and all that stuff. And so it would not be the Couchsurfers without Emily, that's for sure.
Emily's got nothing to say after that.
Okay, so yeah, well, I like started up playing keys, and I didn't really I wasn't a keys player. I just knew like basic chords or whatever, and they wanted a keys player, and I'd always wanted to be in a band. I played in bars, just doing like acoustic sets for like a few years, and I started hanging out with them, and that was when they were just like starting the band, and they were like, yeah, like you could play keys, you could sing. I was like, awesome. And then we did like a couple small gigs playing keys, and I just like really hated it. Like, I loved the music, and I loved being able to write with them and sing and stuff, but I'm not a keys player. It's just not my thing. So then I played guitar as well. So I just went to bass because it's like, it was an easy transition from guitar. yeah, I like playing bass a lot better. I love playing live. It's like my favorite thing. One of the main reasons I'm in the band, because I really like being able to play with other musicians, and yeah, it's been really cool being able to experience being in a band, because it's not something that I thought that I would get to do anytime soon. You know, we live in a small town, and like I don't know any other girl who's in a band, you know, and I tried to for like a long time, but just didn't work out, and it's really cool that I got to be in one.
Very cool. I like that. I like that you never know what kind of opportunity happens from any type of experience when we decide to put ourselves out there a little bit. We just never know what comes of it.
Yeah.
So that's a great testament to that.
Mm-hmm.
And our last person.
So we've got Jacob. I met him last summer, and we just instantly talked guitars for a while. And yeah, we jammed together a little bit, and I was so surprised by how fast he can learn something, or just like how he learns things. Like he can learn just by ear. Like he'll hear a Red Hot Chili Peppers song and just like be able to do the riff to it. I'm just like, holy hell, that's good. He's a great guitar player, and he's self-taught too, right?
Yeah.
Completely self-taught.
I've never read sheet music or anything.
Yeah.
Just like YouTube myself, listening to music all the time.
So who's been there to help you along the way?
Our friend group, whenever we do a music video, they all just come over and we all do the music video together. Like they share everything whenever we come out with anything. They're all like super supportive.
And we don't even ask, like I didn't even ask people to share our newest
they're
videos.
just always there, and they
we've got
they
so many
promote
great
our stuff
friends.
so well.
And they show up.
Yeah.
Like when we played a gig in town.
It's like an entourage.
Yeah, and there were so many people there that they had to sit on the floor and stuff. And this is a small town.
Yeah.
Like I was extremely blown away.
In a cafe.
Yeah, in a little cafe. Yeah. And yeah, it's definitely our you can call them fans, but they're really just our friends.
Yeah.
Like we've known
and they're
them.
just super supportive and wherever we go.
This is the song that I was talking about, having too many expectations and being let down. And over the past, like this year, 2017, like I've definitely learned that having expectations is really just setting yourself up for disappointment most of the time. And sometimes it's nice to look forward to something, but if you rely on that feeling of looking forward to something and it doesn't happen, you're crushed. And so I wrote Goals basically talking about how in a relationship, you're extremely let down because during the relationship, all you did was talk about the goals that you have, where you're going to be in a year, or what plans you have as a relationship. And then when you break up and none of that happens, all of a sudden you're left with an intense amount of emptiness and disappointment inside. And that's what this song's about, basically.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for being on today. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guys, check out the Couchsurfers. Don't miss it. Have a good week.
And just think, in 5 years from now, you're going to look back at these videos and be like,
Should have killed myself.
Should have ended it then while I was on the